Her name was Nadia. She was 38 years old when her husband was diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma. She did not cry in front of him. Not once. She decided, on the drive home from the hospital that day, that she would be the one thing in his life that did not waver. She took a leave of absence from her job. She drove him to every appointment. She held a bowl for him when the chemotherapy took everything from his body, and then she held his hand until he fell asleep. And then she went to the bathroom and cried alone, so he would never hear it. She did this for 2 years. The week Daniel was declared clear, the week the oncologist shook his hand and said the words every cancer patient waits to hear, Nadia bought a bottle of champagne and put it in the fridge. She was going to surprise him that evening. He came home first.
I need to tell you something. I've been feeling something for someone else. It's Claire.
Claire was her best friend, the same Claire who had sat beside Nadia in that hospital waiting room, who had brought food to their house every Sunday for 18 months, who had hugged Nadia and told her she was the strongest woman she had ever known. Nadia stood in her kitchen for a very long time after Daniel finished speaking. Then she opened the fridge, took out the champagne, and poured it down the sink.
I want you out of this house by morning. I would do those 2 years again, but I did it for the man I thought you were.
He left that night. What followed was not dramatic. Nadia did not collapse. She did not beg. She did not send messages in the early hours or show up at Claire's door. She went back to work. She rebuilt her finances, which 2 years of unpaid leave had quietly devastated. She filed for divorce, and because she had maintained the mortgage payments entirely alone during Daniel's illness, was awarded the house outright. Daniel and Claire moved into a rented flat. 18 months later, Nadia got a message from a number she didn't recognize. It was from a woman named Sophie. She had been seeing Daniel for 3 months. She had just found out about Claire. She had found Nadia's name in an old email and didn't know who else to contact. Nadia replied with 4 words. He does this. Leave. Then she put her phone down and went back to the book she was reading. She had a glass of wine on the table. The heating was on. The house was quiet. Her house, the one he didn't get to keep.
I'm not angry anymore. He showed me who he really was, and I'm grateful I found out.
The cruelest betrayals are not always the loudest ones. Sometimes the person who destroys you does it quietly, in a warm kitchen, on the best day of their life, which also happens to be the worst day of yours. But here is what dark psychology tells us about people like Daniel. He did not leave because he stopped loving Nadia. He left because he no longer needed her. And people who are only capable of loving what they need will always move on the moment the need is gone. Nadia didn't just survive that. She named it, and naming it set her free. I am the Lucid Observer. Follow for a new case study every week. And if someone only shows up for you when they need something, that is not love. That is strategy.